You're listening to the Daily Nugget, dnugget.com. It is April 21st, the day after Easter. He is still risen.
Yes. Yeah, indeed.
I guess we could say just he is risen.
It's Easter Monday.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It is.
I have work off from it.
Yeah. A lot of churches take the Easter Monday off because Easter Sunday's been busy.
I feel like the church should probably take a whole week off after Easter and Christmas.
I suggested that one time.
How'd that go?
Well, we got Christmas off.
I suppose if you want people to come back after Easter, assuming that a lot of them maybe have come for the first time, you wouldn't want to necessarily say we're mailing in the week after Easter.
Right. That's why we would typically plan something like baptism or something for the week after. So you have a reason to come back. More
Good idea. Or giveaway there's like I don't know, was I part of this church? I don't remember, but there was one church that gave away like a big TV or something the week after.
Oh, wow.
To get them back in the door.
Okay.
You didn't win, I guess.
No. That's okay. It wasn't for me anyway.
You know, that seems really gimmicky to me. I'm just not like a fan of all that stuff.
There's a church nearby that does the big old Easter egg hunt. So
Renovation?
like 75. I've seen the signs all over, or saw them. Okay, we record this before. So I've seen the signs now leading up to Easter saying 75,000 eggs. Like, that's cool. Like, if that gets someone in the door.
Mm-hmm.
Janelle.
The thing is, Janelle, you're going to be there the next week regardless.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
How many eggs, Janelle, would it take for you to not come back to church?
Well, I don't eat eggs. So.
Well, they're not real eggs.
They're plastic eggs. I would hope you don't eat those.
Right. Especially those kind.
Well, Janelle, if you're trying to eat plastic eggs, that's why you don't like them. Try real ones for once.
Put mustard on it. You might like it.
Those are called deviled eggs.
Yeah.
We call them angel eggs. Thank you very much. Because the devil's
I don't
under
understand your question, Andy. How many eggs? Why?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, that's what one of the churches near me does to get people to go to their Easter service. And you were saying it's kind of gimmicky, and I'm asking you, would it get too gimmicky where you say, just on principle, I'm not going to that church service because I don't want them to think we got more people to go to this service because of this gimmick.
Also, the Easter egg gimmick, as Janelle is calling it, isn't for her,
right? Unless
she's bringing her grandchildren.
Well, I think in Janelle's defense, I think she was more talking about the gimmick of the giant TV, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because the Easter eggs is for the kids.
How many TVs would you eat?
Answer's still the same. 0. I don't eat TVs either.
You don't eat TVs. Yeah,
No.
that makes sense.
Janelle has a steady diet of microplastics.
How do you feel about fish, Janelle?
How do I feel about what?
Fish.
Oh, I'm not a pescatarian. No. No fish for me. But, it's fine for other people.
Are you still a Unitarian then?
She goes to laser
let's
church.
move on. Surely you're not. You don't want to talk about my
right.
eating habits.
Food Monday.
Yeah.
A food bank netted a huge haul of 13,000 fresh salmon. That is pretty awesome for a food bank.
A lot.
That's a lot of omega-3.
That is. That's good food, because you think, I've never had to, praise God, I've never had to use a food bank, but from what I can tell and the things that I see when you see food drives of the donations they get, it's like
everything nobody wants.
Yeah, it's cans of green beans.
I like green beans though.
And carrots.
Right? I mean, did you ever see? I always see like the pile, the pile of all the cans for the drive, and it's like green beans and maybe a few cans of corn. Like, man,
and like 25% of them say cream of something on it.
So this is pretty good eating. Now here's the catch.
I see what you did there.
No, I didn't even mean to. Slight problem. They weren't quite prepared.
I was going to say, where did they store? Oh,
They were alive. That was literally the catch. There was a soon-to-close salmon farm in the small upstate city of Auburn. They wanted to give 40,000 pounds of coho salmon to the food bank of central New York. But the fish were still alive and swimming in the farm's giant indoor tanks. So they first had to figure out how to get these salmon from the water, have them processed into frozen fillets, and then they'd have to do it before the business closed for good, which was ceasing operations. They say this Friday, but that was, a few weeks ago. So they,
I mean,
I see.
I would just say, give me a salmon. I'll process it myself.
Well, here you go. Thanks to dozens of food pantry volunteers. Imagine thinking you were going to go to the food pantry and you were going to maybe just put some cans of corn on a shelf. They say, grab the waiters.
How do you guys feel about fish murder?
Grab the waiters. So they did. The volunteers helped out, and they did it in a matter of weeks, and cold packed literally tons of fish.
Man, I really enjoy salmon. Not everybody does.
Yeah, I hear it has a distinct taste.
Oh, salmon's fantastic.
It's depending on how it is prepared, it can be a very fishy fish, or it can be a very enjoyable meal.
So, Janelle, you've never had salmon?
Maybe once or twice, but it was so long ago, I don't remember what it tasted like.
Kind of like real food?
Yeah, like that. Jen,
what about you? Salmon, yay or nay?
I'm just thinking about how happy a bear would be in that picture. Like fish in a barrel, man.
Oh, true.
Fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bear would just roll over and probably explode with how many would be in his stomach. So the good news is it's not going to bears. It's going to be distributed to 243 food pantries, as well as soup kitchens, shelters, and other institutions. It's going to yield more than 26,000 servings.
Wow, that is a lot of salmon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. That's pretty cool. Way to go.
And this has been the news. Thank you for tuning in.
I mean, we do a lot of ridiculous stuff, but this is like a ridiculous good news story.
And they say that good news doesn't happen anymore.
There it is. There's the good news. Unless you are one of our bear listeners, then it's bad news for you. It's bad news bears.
It's
bad news bears for the bear. Everyone else in upstate New York and thereabouts, you're good to go. That's the Nugget. NuggetHateMail@gmail.com. Let me know what you think of salmon. And if you'd like to give us some.
No, the color is terrible.
The salmon color.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Andy has a lot of clothes that are that color.
It's like a pink, fleshy color. It's terrible.
Shirts.
Peachy.
So let's see here. Let's look at some salmon colored shirts.
The way fish is cooked, I've just been creeped out by the eyes, the tail, the skin. It just I don't
want my food still looking at me.
Yeah, I know me.
Well, you don't eat it with the eyes staring at you.
Well, some people do.
Oh, that's not a bad color. You don't like that color?
That's more of a coral.
Yeah, it's more orange actually than
coral is adjacent. It is also not lovely. Is it orange? No. Is it pink? No. Is it peach? No. It's somewhere in there.
There we go. Light salmon star on the t-shirt.
It looks like there's a cutout and you can see somebody's chest through it. It's just flesh color.
I accidentally tried to click on it. That's a Nugget. There we go. The flesh colored. I'm the salmon star. That would be a really lame superhero. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the name of the episode is Salmon Star. I'm excited to see if Sam can spell it correctly. NuggetHateMail@gmail.com.
Salmon.
Sound it out.
Oh, you did. Good job. Good for you. That's too bad. I'm really disappointed.
Too bad for you.
In all of us.
I almost always spell check everything before I post it because there's been a number of times I'm just like, that might be right. And then I was way off.
I was Samsonite. I was way off.